In this video, I want to look at Ghana passport side by side with their neighbor, Cote d'Ivoire. I want to look at both passports and see which country can you travel to with this passport without needing to apply for a visa. What you can see here is passport index on passportindex.org. So when we put Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire together side by side, remember Cote d'Ivoire is also known as Ivory Coast. So let me quickly take you through the colors. So the green color has to do with visa-free countries, as you can see here, for example, and the blue color. Which if I turn that on, you can see some blue as well. So the blue color are the country that require either visa on arrival or visa to be applied for via electronic means called we call visa. So and the red has to do with the country where visa is required, and there's also another color which is like the yellow color. So you notice here for Ghana there is one, and then when you look at Cote d'Ivoire there is 0. So the yellow one has to do with what is called ETA, so which is like electronic travel authorization. So and which country is that for Ghana? Again, we're going to find out further on as we go along in this video. So what you will notice is that this is arranged in alphabetical order, the countries here, and you can see here that a Ghanaian passport holder can visit, so this green means visa free, so can visit Bangladesh, Barbados, Belize without needing to apply for a visa. There are a lot more other countries which I'm going to go through as I go further. So and then you notice that on the other side here, Cote d'Ivoire, somebody holding a Cote d'Ivoire passport cannot visit this country without needing to apply for a visa. Obviously, you can see as well that there are some countries whereby if you are a Cote d'Ivoire passport holder, you can visit them, but a Ghanaian passport holder cannot. So another example is you have a Central African Republic and Chad. So I found this really very interesting that, you know, even Congo, that's a Ghanaian passport holder cannot visit Central African Republic, Chad, Congo, and these countries, they are not really, they are, you know, African countries. Like, you know, this is, you can see Ghana here, and then you can see Central African Republic, you can see Chad there, you can see Congo here as well. So, you know, a Ghanaian passport holder cannot visit, you know, an African, you know, country that's not too far away from them, you know, without need to apply for a visa. I found that really very strange and weird. Both countries, they can travel to this, almost like something that's common for both of them, that they can travel to without needing to apply for a visa. And when you look at this list, I mean, something that is very obvious is that, which I put in this light green, you can see that those light green are West African countries, and you know, and these are part of ECOWAS, Economic Community of West African States. So which means that, you know, they have this agreement between the countries in the West African region. I think Mauritania is the only country that is in where they are in West Africa, but they are now part of the ECOWAS. I think they came out of ECOWAS a few years ago. And then you have this one, you know, you have Dominica, Haiti. So these are, you know, Caribbean island countries, and some of them as well, they are kind of like our brothers and sisters really in those countries. And then I'm talking about, you know, the majority of them are blacks. And you have Philippines. Philippines is kind of like a odd one out. Well, and St. Vincent and Grenadine, so they are also part of, you know, the Caribbean island, like, you know, like Dominica and Haiti. So Philippines is kind of like the odd one out actually out of this in terms of like Ghana and Ivory Coast. Passport holder, they can visit the Philippines visa free. And then you have Rwanda. So Rwanda is African country, obviously. So somewhere in the I think part of East Africa. So, and I hope I get that right. So, but anyway, so Rwanda is kind of like the only one outside West Africa and as an African country that both can visit without need to apply for visa. And in terms of visa-free countries for Ghana, so this is only Ghana now. So I'm looking at only Ghana, visa-free country for Ghana, which are not visa-free for Cote d'Ivoire. So only Ghana on this one, but Cote d'Ivoire, they have to apply for visa to be able to visit this country, either apply for electronic visa or apply for visa on arrival. So for Ghana, you have Bangladesh, Barbados, Belize, all this one in kind of like a yellow color, countries that are outside Africa. And again, what you can see here as well is that for Bangladesh, which is the hard one out, is in Asia. But the other ones, Barbados, Belize, Grenada, most of these are just in the Caribbean. And what you can notice as well is that these are majority of them are brothers and sisters as well in terms of blacks. And then this one, now you can see Eswatini here. Eswatini used to be called Swaziland, and Eswatini is the country that Ghana can go there visa free. And then you have Kenya, you have Mauritius, Tanzania, Uganda, Zimbabwe. So all these countries, a Ghanaian can visit them without needing to apply for visa. And something else I want to go on to is to talk about the countries that somebody that hold Ivory Coast, Cote d'Ivoire passport, they can visit this country without visa. Why a Ghanaian passport holder we need to apply for visa, either electronic visa or visa on arrival, to be able to visit these countries? These are Central African Republic, and then you have Chad, Mauritania, Morocco, Tunisia. So, and I'm actually surprised that, for a Ghanaian, the Ghanaian to visit Central African Republic and Chad, which is not too far from them, they have to apply for visa. While I was preparing this, I'm talking about visa free for Ghana and not for Cote d'Ivoire, and visa free for Cote d'Ivoire and not for Ghana. Something that jumped at me is francophone and anglophone here. Anglophone is English speaking country, and francophone French speaking country. Did a video about this as well. I have a video about anglophone and francophone Africa. You can watch that video. So, and yeah, so when you look at the visa-free forward country for Ghana, you can see that majority of these countries either colonized by Britain, or they have a lot of English speakers there. And then for Cote d'Ivoire as well, the country that you can visit in Cote d'Ivoire, and that Ghana we need a visa to visit, but Cote d'Ivoire don't need visa to visit. These are kind of like you can see a lot of French, kind of like a heritage of French, legacy that is there as well. So, and yes, the likes of Tunisia, Morocco as well, they have a lot of French speaking speaker. So I think so that might actually have to do with the fact that if a country is kind of like have the same maybe official language or majority speaker, there maybe there is a kind of relationship between those two countries. Say for example, maybe Ghanaians, they have a lot more relationship with Jamaican, because they also have a lot of English speaker, or maybe Kenya, they have a lot of English speaker compared to say Chad or Central African Republic, that are kind of like a mainly French speaker. So I don't know, maybe there is something about that is the reason why they can visit visa free And yeah, so I just thought I should mention that. So that's something that jumped at me. And there are also countries that a Ghanaian and Cote d'Ivoire passport holders can visit through electronic visa. So which means that you apply for visa via electronic means before you travel, or you apply for visa on arrival. So like you have a lot of these countries, so which are here, and there are 31 of those for Ghana and 36 of those for Cote d'Ivoire. So and all these countries here, India, Iran, Lebanon, there's just lots of them that are just there on the list. If you are a Ghana passport holder or a kind of like Cote d'Ivoire passport holder, you can visit this country through electronic visa. So you apply for visa via electronic means. What it means that you're not really going to have to visit the embassy. You do it electronic via electronic means, or you apply for the visa when you arrive in that country. It's really very interesting and interactive to see this colorful map on the passport index, which show you the country that are visa free for any country of the world really. In this particular instance, I'm looking at Ghana, so this dashboard relate to Ghana. When you see this green, so these are the countries that a Ghanaian passport holder can visit without needing to apply for visa. The West African region is very obvious, and then you have some countries in the East Africa as well, and a bit of the South African area. And so those green means that a passport holder of Ghana don't need to apply for visa, and the blue means that either you have to apply for visa on arrival or you apply for e-passport. And there's a particular country that a Ghanaian can travel to using a visa waiver called ETAS, so electronic travel authorization. So all this information they are on the passportindex.org if you want to see more, which is really very interesting as well with these maps and really very colorful. Obviously all the reds are the country that a Ghanaian passport holder we need to apply for visa to be able to visit those countries,